Testing. If you can hear the sound of my voice, say, hey, Mari. I mean, Mari, by the way. Hey, guys. How's everybody doing today? Good. Welcome to the Q3, our quarter 3 Soulardarity membership meeting. If you are not a member, don't worry. You can still sign up. We have our registration table there by the door. But welcome. Every quarter we have a quarterly meeting to sort of talk about what's going on in the Soulardarity community. If you don't know anything about Soulardarity, you will definitely know who we are and what it is that we do in the community by the time you leave here. So again, welcome. I'm Imari, and I will be one of your hosts for this evening. Can you hear me? Okay, I'll just project. So I'll be one of your... Okay, because this is breaking up a little bit. Okay, so yes, I'll be one of your hosts for the evening. So really quickly, we'll go over a couple of housekeeping rules. So as you know, you're at the DBC FSN, Detroit's Food Common, located in the same building as the Detroit People Co-op, which is downstairs. So after our meeting, go downstairs, check it out, see how beautiful it is. Big shout out to DBC FSN for hosting us. It's such a beautiful space. As you can see, they have so many wonderful programs during the week. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay, apologies. So again, big shout out to DBCFSN for hosting us, the Detroit Food Commons. Shout out to Chef Gabriel and Alexis Smith for providing the food for us this evening. We're super excited because we've never gotten a chance to experience their food, so this is gonna be our first time. A couple of housekeeping rules or ground rules. This is a community. We are family oriented. We do have a kids table in the back. So if you have a little one, if you know somebody who's coming with a little one, it's completely fine. Encourage them to come. Play-Doh, crayons, coloring sheets. The restrooms are literally across the hall. So you have a door with a triangle on it, and then a right side up, and then an upside down triangle. What else? Oh, registration table to register, sign up for cooling kits, to sign up for membership is right at the middle of the room. Everybody say, hey, Mama Taliba. Everybody say, hey, Mama Akanke. Okay, so Mama Taliba and Mama Akanke are at our registration table to help with any of your needs. If you have any questions, any information, any pamphlets, flyers, we have them at the registration table. Obviously, in case of emergency, which we won't have one, we have 3 exits. So we have one here, one in the middle of the room, and then one at the back. And then the hallway going towards the exit, we have stairs located in the opening, the vestibule, and then we have the elevator. So again, this is a safe space. Welcome, thank you so much. Now I'm gonna go ahead and introduce our staff. So we're gonna start from this corner. Everybody say, hey, Kari. Kari is a part of the comms team as well as myself, where we do all things comm, social media, websites, all the things that have to do with the technical, social media, marketing, all those things. So that's Kari. Everybody say, hey, Max. Max is just super cool. Like I'm not gonna even go into the description about who Max is and what he does. He does all the things. He's super cool. You'll be hearing from Max in a little bit. Everybody say, hey, Monica. Monica is also super cool. She does all the things. And we wear many hats here at Soulardarity. So I'm not gonna get into like people's positions. If they wanna say that themselves when they come to speak, that's perfectly fine. Everybody say, hey, Kaylin. Kaylin is a part of our finance director along with Mama Akanke. Everybody say, hey, Odessa. Odessa, wave your hand for us. That's Odessa. Again, I'm introducing all of the staff. So again, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, these are our staff, and you can talk to anybody in the staff. Everybody say, hey, Michelle. Michelle's our favorite. Look at Michelle smile. Everybody say, hey, Michelle, one more time. Hey, Michelle. So Michelle, again, all of our staff are just super wonderful. Am I missing anybody? I think I just saw Raphael pop in, but we're not going to say, hey, Raphael, because he's not going to say hi back to us. So Raphael is floating in and out the building. Hey, Raphael. Raphael is out there handling our cooling kits. If you want more information about our cooling kits, please talk to Raphael. Super amazing stuff in the cooling kits. What else? Did I forget anybody? I don't think I did. Okay, cool. So we have all our staff. We have our ground rules. We have food. Now we're going to go into, what do we want to go into? Okay. Is Shamika ready? So Shamika, our ED, could not be here physically with us, which is a first. She's literally at everything all the time, but she's traveling, so she's going to join us virtually. So typically, like I said, she's literally always here. Her hand is in everything. That's how hands-on she is as our leader, our fierce leader. So, oh hey Shamika! Everybody say hey Shamika. We
hey
miss
everyone. It's good to be missed. Welcome everybody to Solidarity's Q3 membership meeting. As you can see, I'm unable to attend in person. I'm currently spending time with my family in Hope Mills, North Carolina. But whether you've been with us from the start or just joining our movement, your presence here today is powerful and deeply appreciated. Together, we are making strides towards a just future for our community. Most of you already know, but Solidarity was born from a moment of crisis. The repossession of over 1,000 residential streetlights was a physical and political blackout that left Highland Park neighbors in the dark, unable to voice concern to city officials before the poles were removed. But instead of accepting that disrespect and disregard, we saw it as a call to action. We recognize that we can't rely on others to provide us with the energy solutions we need. We have to take control of our future and create an energy system that serves us all, especially those who have been left out and behind. Since our founding in 2011, we've been driven by a simple but profound belief: energy is a human right. Everyone deserves access to affordable, clean, reliable energy. But for too long, the decisions about our energy have been made by powerful interests with little regard for the needs of our community. And that's why Solidarity is here, to ensure that our voices, our experiences, our dreams shape the energy decisions that affect our lives. We've come a long way from installing solar powered streetlights that bring safety and pride to our neighborhoods, to advocating for policies that prioritize people over profits, to educating and empowering our community about the benefits of clean energy. We've all made significant strides, and we couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. Our work is more than just lights and panels. It's about justice, equity, and empowerment. It's about building a future where our community is resilient, self-sufficient, and thriving. A future where our children and our grandchildren can live in a world powered by the sun and not fossil fuels. A future where we as a community hold the power. So today, as we gather for this Q3 membership meeting, which is going to be so much fun and excitement, we have much to celebrate and we have much to plan for. We'll be reflecting on the progress we've made, sharing updates on our current projects, and most importantly, discussing how we continue to move our movement, how we continue to grow our movement together. Your ideas, your passion, and your commitment are what fuel this work. Your voices are what make Solidarity strong. So thank you again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for standing with us. Thank you for believing in the power of community. Together we are Solidarity. Together we are building the just transition to clean energy. And together we are lighting a path for a brighter future. So kick it back over to you, Imari, to get started.
All right, let's give one more round of applause for Shamika. Okay, and I think that we're going to be hearing from her a little bit later on in the program when we talk about our Sunflower Awards. So without further ado, we're going to do just some grounding so we can all be on one energy field, and then we're going to get some food because we're hungry. Okay. So I just want everybody just to take a beat, take a pause. We're just gonna take some deep breaths, do some head rotations, some shoulder rotations. I, yes, am a social media and events coordinator for Soulardarity. And I love the work that I do, but I am also a yoga instructor, a meditation specialist of 12 years, and a personal trainer. So anytime I'm in any environment, I'm gonna always take an opportunity to speak to my people and ground. Let's ground so we can all be on one energy field, so we can all feel each other's energy and so that we can be good. So I'm gonna ask everybody to take a deep breath in through the nose and release through the mouth. Go ahead and plant your feet firm on the ground. Go ahead and sit up nice, tall, and strong for me. Even if you need the support of the chair, that's perfectly fine. If you feel like you want to close your eyes and just kind of drift and take a moment for yourself, that's perfectly fine. This is a safe space. Nobody gonna run up on you. Good. So taking a deep breath in through the nose and release through the mouth. Say, ah. Good. This time when you take a deep breath, I want you to imagine that in your diaphragm that there's a balloon. And so when you take that deep breath in through your nose, the balloon swells and it expands. So go ahead, take the deep breath in through the nose, expand the balloon, expand that diaphragm, push that stomach out. And go ahead and exhale, navel to spine. Good. Last collective deep breath. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And go ahead and release through the mouth. Good. Now, if you want to open your eyes, I'm going to have everybody go ahead and rotate your head all the way around. Because I don't know if you've taken a beat to just do this for yourself. And so everything that I'm showing you and instructing you to do, you could do at home. It'll only take a few seconds to just recalibrate, rotate that head around. And we're going to go ahead and go in the opposite direction. Good. Coming back to center, we're going to go ahead and rotate our shoulders up, back, and down, all the way around in a nice big circle. Releasing all of the tension that you may be carrying in your shoulders. I mean, it's Friday. We had a week, right? So we're going to release that. Release it, release it, release it. Because I care. I care about your mind, your body, your spirit. And we're going to go ahead and rotate those shoulders the opposite direction forward. And we're still breathing. Good. Now, you may have a neighbor next to you, so be mindful. I'm going to ask you to spread your arms wide and to the side like this. And I want you to cross your arms and give yourself a big, big hug. Because sometimes you just need to hug yourself, but also while hugging yourself, open up those back and shoulder blades. Don't just hug yourself. Go ahead and really stretch your arms as big as you can. Taking another deep breath in through the nose, opening up those arms wide into the side once more, and then go ahead and place the other arm on top. We're not going to do that. We're grounding. Have a seat and ground yourself. Good. Taking another deep breath in through the nose, reaching all the way up, hands above head. We're going to wiggle our fingers because I know we be texting way too much. We be on our phones, scrolling, swiping. So give your fingers some love, y'all. Wiggle those fingers, and we're still breathing. And now we're going to rotate our wrists for all of us who use our hands for work, typing and texting and writing. We're rotating our wrists all the way around. And now go opposite direction. Good. And come on down and just shake, 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 shake everything out, release, release, release. How we feeling? Good. All right. And so now I'm going to. So now we're going to kick it over to one of our special guests. Her name is Miss Brandy, and I'm going to bring her up to tell her a little bit about who she is and why she's here, because we do have a special treat, but I'm going to let her announce what the special treat is. All right, give it up for Brandy.
Thank you. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna make this real quick because she said we was supposed to eat, and I know y'all like wrap it up. So, my name is Brandy. I own 313 Cinnamon Rolls. We're a vegan cinnamon roll company. I like to say we make the cinnamon rolls of your dreams because we make them. We have about 20 to 25 different flavors. They're nut free, dairy free, and they give you everything you need every day. I mean, we do peach. So today we brought peach cobbler, red velvet, and traditional. But we also do a peach cobbler cheesecake, a strawberry cheesecake, red velvet, you name it, we do it. Banana pudding, everything that you could think of. And it started, I've been vegan for almost 3 years. And you know how you looking for something sweet and you used to be able to go just get it out your cabinet, but now you have to be more particular. I was going everywhere. I was spending so much money and I was always disappointed. So I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna just start baking myself. Now let me tell y'all something about me. I cannot bake. Not a thing but these cinnamon rolls. And that's how God works, right? I'm gonna tell y'all. Because I went in there, I started baking. It took me about 45 days to get it right. And I said, I'm gonna start a vegan dessert company. Oh, I was dreaming real high. I was like, yes, I'm about to make all these things. Cinnamon rolls took off. God said, turn it into a cinnamon roll company. I said, I want to make danishes. I want to make donuts. I want to do all these things. He came back, said, turn it into a cinnamon roll company. I said, what about them danishes? He came back to me. He said 313 Cinnamon Rolls, turned it into a cinnamon roll company. And here we are. We have a storefront, we sponsor, we're a platform, we get back to the community, and that's all because of obedience. So we're so grateful to be here today. We're so honored to have met Odessa and been able to be a part of this community today. And we thank y'all. We hope you enjoy the cinnamon rolls. It's time to eat. Let's eat.
Thank you so much, Brandy. All right, guys, as she said, we're going to go ahead and start getting ourselves something to eat. I'm going to kick it over to Max after we do all of this. So how much time are we giving them? Like, just grab your food and return to your seat. So as Max said, grab your food and return to your seat. Oh, sure, we will do. Yep. Absolutely. So the food is, well, to the left of you, to the right, depending on where you're sitting. We have beverages in the back, the plates and the forks. So you have the plates and the forks and the knives, and then you come get your beverage, and then the food is here. So go ahead, help yourself. It's buffet style. Let's be mindful. Let's be careful. Let's be courteous. And so yeah, go get your food, and then come back to the tables, and then we'll finish up. Are you kidding? Yes. I'm so excited. If you can hear the sound of my voice, everybody say, hey, Mari. How's the food so far, guys? Good. Another shout out to the DBC FSN, Chef Gabriel and Chef Alexis Smith for the food today. Everybody give them a round of applause. Shout out to Chef Gabriel. Chef Gabriel, raise your hand for us. Good. So we're going to keep grubbing and we're going to keep eating, but as we're eating, like at the real award shows, guys, we're gonna go ahead and present our Sunflower Award. And so we have Shamika back on the dial to go ahead and explain what the Sunflower Award is. And then we have Mama Michelle Jones up here to go ahead and do the presentation and present the awards. But before we get into that, everybody just take a deep breath. Good. Let's give Shamika and Michelle our undivided attention. Oh, go ahead and breathe out, Raphael.
Hey, beloved community, I'm back.
Yes. Without further ado, here's Shamika explaining the Sunflower Award. Hey, Shamika.
Hey, y'all. Peace, peace. So it's an honor and a privilege to open for our first annual Soulardarity Sunflower Award ceremony. Tonight, we gather to celebrate more than just achievements. We are here to uplift the spirit of our community, the strength of our collective resistance, and the power of compassion that drives our fight for the just transition to energy justice and liberation. The sunflower, this award's namesake, is a symbol of resilience, growth, and unwavering determination. Like the sunflower that turns its face towards the sun, we as a community continue to turn towards hope, equity, and the sun too. We recognize the grassroots leaders of all generations who often are unseen and unrecognized. They are the driving force behind transformative change. They are the ones who stand tall in the face of adversity, who inspire us with their courage, and who lead with a deep, unwavering commitment to the well-being of our communities. This award is not just a recognition, it's a celebration of those who embody extraordinary compassion and leadership in our shared struggle for an equitable energy future. Those individuals are the bedrock of our movement, the connectors, the advocates, the organizers who work tirelessly to ensure that our voices are heard, our needs are met, and that our communities are empowered. The Sunflower Award is a partnership program that celebrates the extraordinary compassion and seldomly recognized leadership given by comrades fighting on the front lines. This award is designed to remind staff, community leaders, partners, and volunteers, even on the most challenging days and issues, that the effort to fight and build on the energy democracy and community organizing front lines uniquely and positively transforms the lives of ratepayers, communities, and the world. This award celebrates the grassroots connection that makes for liberatory change in a renewable energy and decarbonization. So what attributes make a good nominee? These nominees notably demonstrated compassion for their staff, team, or coalition partners. They've connected with community members, staff, partners, funders, through earning respect and building trust. They are advocates for oppressive community issues. They demonstrate exceptional organizational and mobilization skills. They communicate in ways that others understand easily, effectively, and others can show receipts for their work. As we honor the first recipients of the Sunflower Award tonight, let us be reminded of the collective power we hold when we stand together. Let their stories inspire us to continue the fight, to keep turning our faces to the light, and to keep building a future where justice, equity, and clean energy are not just aspirations, but realities. Let's celebrate those remarkable individuals who show us that, like the sunflower, we too can rise and flourish and make a lasting impact. I'm going to kick it over to you, Michelle.
All right, thanks, Shamika, Super Boss. She knows that's a term of endearment with me. She is a fantastic woman to work with, and I appreciate her so much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read what the award says without the recipient's name right now, and then I'm going to read the what Shamika has written about them. Okay, put it that way. So the award says, on this special day, Friday, the 23rd of August in the year 2024, recipient's name received the Soulardarity Sunflower Award. This award recognizes your dedication and compassionate leadership in the fight for a just transition to clean energy for all. Thank you for all you do from Solidarity, and it's signed by our Executive Director, Shamika Nichols. Our first recipient, Mama Nandi, is a pillar in Highland Park and Detroit as a mother, business owner, and long supporters of solidarity, community activism, charitable contributions, programs for the community, provider of safe space, and a role model for young women in business and spiritual development. She has worked in the light and behind the scenes, doing what she feels necessary in her community for years. She is a sunflower amongst the city of trees. Mama Nandi. Monica. Who's doing the pictures? Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome, Mama Nani. You're well deserving. Our next recipient and I share something very, very common, and I believe she's here. It'll be the first time we met face to face if she is. Michelle F. Jones, are you here? Okay, she's not here. All right. Um, Michelle F. Jones. Michelle Freeman Jones. Okay. All right. Our next recipient, Shamika has written, I first met Malik Yakini 50 years ago, and his mission was to educate his people. Although his educational focus has evolved throughout the years, Malik remains steadfast on education and the transformation of communities into healthy, economically self-sufficient units of society. To his successes, Malik was the founder director of Sorama Institute in Detroit, Michigan, which graduated students who went on to begin their own businesses and employed community members. As founder and director of Detroit Black Community Food Security Network, which later changed its name from Security to Sovereignty, Monique went on to address a vital need in the community, providing healthy food to the community it serves in a way that truly serves the community. This culminated in the opening of a community grocery store where we are today, Detroit People's Food Co-op, which encourages community ownership and serves the community with a variety of fresh foods and healthy products. I feel the dedication to the community is best reflected in the operational hours of 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days of a week. In this work, the usual place passion is birthed from. In this work, the usual place passion is birthed from. Okay, Shamika. Some vision of care for others. And most people that I have met doing this work have that. However, few have that character trait. So Tyrus, oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong person. Okay. She didn't put the names at the top, y'all. So I'm trying to work through this. I know Malik is here. All right. Been a while since I seen you, sir. I'm good. Good to see you. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. We're not gonna blame Shamika for everything. Got it. Got it. Which I should have just sat down and read it before. Congratulations, Malik. Baba Malik. All right, our next recipient. In this work, the usual place passion is birthed from some version of care for others. And most people that I have met doing this work have that. However, few have the character trait so tirelessly as Odessa. I have learned so much from Odessa, me too. How to slow down and make sure everyone's running with us, to make sure my language and my work is beneficial to all around me, not just most, and to aim for not just the good for those around us, but the best. It sets Odessa apart in the way she encourages and the way she works. The phrase goes, leave no stone unturned. And Odessa lives this out because she knows each stone could represent a barrier or something great that could happen for this organization. This individual resident or this coworker or even this random person she has yet to meet. Even if the stone is turned over at 9 p.m., she will get to it because of her additional ability to be so meticulous and detail oriented. Literally, no stone is left unturned. I hope that this Sunflower Award comes with a nap. Yes, because you deserve it, Odessa. Yes. The way you care for others is astounding and inspiring. Thank you for being you. Odessa Widener. Mm-hmm. I got that part. And believe me, when Shamika said no stone is left unturned, Odessa gonna make sure you hit everything just right. We appreciate you. Is Marnice here? I didn't see her. Okay. We have a few people that are not here tonight, but we will call their name and recognize them. The next award, and this was written by Shamika. I wanted to get my nomination in for the Sunflower Award. I'm nominating Sincere Williams. This year, Sincere became our youngest Soulardarity member. He won his membership during our Bold with Soul raffle. Sincere embodies the essence of community leadership by consistently taking action. He volunteered at the How to Power a City documentary screening, ushering guests to their seats with enthusiasm, and canvassed almost tirelessly during one of the hottest weekends with help of several lemonade breaks, sharing Soulardarity's mission and recruiting participants for our first organizer boot camp. A dedicated environmental steward, Sincere not only understands the importance of self-determination, fighting injustice, and advocacy, he also demonstrates a deep love and protection for all creatures, from insects to reptiles and animals. His commitment to our community and the environment is truly inspiring. Thank you, Cynthia. And guess what? You got a special gift. Turn it around so they can see. There you go. Sincere has a special gift coming, okay? Tonight, we were also honoring and recognizing, as I mentioned before, Michelle Freeman Jones, Stephanie Johnson, who is a hard worker. Oh, my Lord. I hate she's not here. And Marnice Jackson, and not here tonight, but we want to recognize him, the founder of Soulardarity, Jackson Coppell. Thank you, and I'm going to give this to who?
Let's give it up one more time to our Sunflower Award recipients. Awesome, awesome. Kari, I'm going to have you go to the slideshow if you can. Raise your hand if you've been a part of something that Soulardarity has done this year at all, in any way, shape, or form. Fantastic. Well, we're going to play a little bit of a game. At the same time, you're going to be learning a couple of things. My name is Max. I use he, him pronouns, and I am the Highland Park coordinator here at Soulardarity. Okay. And we are going to play a really, really, really easy game. And if you don't want to play, that's totally okay, all right? But we're playing a game. I'm also a youth pastor, so I'm used to playing a lot of games. But if after that meal, if it's just sitting right here and you need to move around, I'm going to help you do that, all right? We're going to play a quick game called Corners, all right? This is how it is. I'm going to put a trivia up on the board about what Soulardarity has done this year in 2024, all right? And if you answer, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right. If you think the answer is number 1, you're going to come right over here. If you think the answer is number 2, you're going to go right back over there. If you think the answer is number 3, you're going to go right by the admin table. If you think the answer is number 4, you're going to come right up here. If you are like, it's sitting right here and I don't want to move, okay? All right, all you're gonna do for me is or you have mobility problems, that's totally fine. You're just gonna hold up your finger, 1, 2, 3, or 4. But if you wanna get around, I encourage you to get around, all right? Get up, get moving. We don't just wanna sit here, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Does everyone understand the instructions? Give me a huge thumbs up. Fabulous, all righty. Yes, you can totally eat your wonderful cinnamon roll that I have not yet tasted around with you. So 1, 2, 3, or 4, we're going to go like this, all right? Boom. Oh, I thought it was going to be magic. Okay, here we go. In 20, let's go back. There might be a delay. There's a high likelihood. Can you go back for me? Oh, one more back. One more back. Yep. I knew that would happen. I think there is a delay. How do I go back? Okay, there. Okay. All right. There's going to be a delay on here. All right. Which is an event? Oh my goodness. Okay. In 2024, what is something Soulardarity has not done? Number 1, paid resident utility bills. Number 2, hosted 2 educational workshops around better solutions. Number 3, installed solar on 3 pilot homes in Highland Park. Number 4, worked legally to stop the DTE rate hikes. I got to give you a hint 1 second, and I got to talk to my Soulardarity staff. Some of my Soulardarity staff might know the answers to this, but who knows if they'll throw a monkey wrench in your understanding of what answer is right, and they might go and trip you up to another section. Who knows? All right, so don't follow Soulardarity staff exclusively. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and if you're like, Max, please don't make me get up, you can hold up a number, all right? What is something that Soulardarity has not done? I need more hands up or more people that have moved. And again, Soulardarity staff might throw you for a loop. They might go somewhere that is not there. One more time? Yes, one more time. Paid resident utility bills, hosted 2 educational workshops around better solutions, installed solar on 3 pilot homes in Highland Park, or worked to legally stop the DTE rate hikes. All right, we got a couple. We got answers for 1. We got answers for 3. 1, 3, 1. We got 4s. Group 1 is right over here. Group 2 is over there. Group 3 is over there. Group 4 is over here. All righty. The correct answer is number 3. We have not yet installed solar on 3 pilot homes in Highland Park, but we are working to get that done. All right, we are working to get that done. And the delay, it's coming. Wait for it. Wait for it. And boom. Which is an event that did not happen this summer? Bowl with Soul, community sharing webinar, virtual pop-up shop, or organizer boot camp. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is an event that did not happen this summer from Soulardarity? Number 1 is Bowl with Soul. Number 2 is community sharing webinar. Number 3 is virtual pop-up shop. Number 4 is organizer boot camp. And again, who knows if you'll follow the Soulardarity staff, because they might, we got Soulardarity staff in every corner right now. So they might be throwing you. Who knows? Who knows if they get it right? We got some 2s, we got them 3s, we got them 1s, we got them 2s. Correct answer is number 2. We did do Bowl with Soul. It was an awesome fundraiser. We added the Garden Bowl. We did have a virtual pop-up shop. We have a brand new merch shop on soulardarity.org/shop. You can get your awesome merch, and we got some brand new designs. We had an organizer boot camp just 2 weeks ago, and it was unbelievable. You guys definitely should have been there. I'm trying to go through these a little bit faster, but also get you guys the information of what we have done this year, because it has been incredible. What are ways that Soulardarity has helped residents in 2024? Number 1, taught how to organize and affect change. Number 2, got $10,000 to purchase cooling kits to survive summer blackouts. Number 3, taught rights against DTE and know what you can and cannot do. Number 4 is pay utility bills. What are ways that Soulardarity has helped residents in 2024? Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? Taught how to organize, got $10,000 for cooling kits, taught rights against DTE, or paid your utility bills. What do we think? What did Soulardarity do? Get some numbers, get some numbers. Oh, thank you. Wonderful. You are correct. It is 5. All of them. No, I'm just kidding. It is definitely all of them. We did do all of those things this year so far. Taught you about your rights, paid off some people's utility bills. We did an organizer boot camp. We did a bunch of stuff. How much have Soulardarity raised money to date? To date this year in 2024, how much money has Soulardarity raised? 1, $234,944. $358,089, $593,477, or $2.2 billion. How much has Soulardarity raised in 2024? Got to see some numbers up there. What do we got? We got 3. We got a vote for 4. I also vote for 4. No, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? It is number 3. This year we have raised $593,477. A special one more time round of applause. Can we just do it for our grants group and our awesome finance team as well? It's a result of them that work was able to be done, all right? So we have raised a lot of money through a lot of different things, and we've done a lot with it. Let me tell you something. All right, we have tabled, partnered with, and collaborated with many organizations this year. Name a pair of organizations that we have not partnered with. 1, Michigan Environmental Justice Coalition and Climate Justice Alliance. Number 2, Avalon Village and Elevate Energy. Number 3, Detroit Black Community Food Sovereignty Network. We haven't partnered with them at all. I'm just kidding. And Share Detroit. Number 4, Midwest Solar Partners and National, what did I put there? National Climate Fighters Coalition. Thank you. I knew I was missing one. What do we think? Michigan Environmental Justice Coalition and Climate Justice Alliance, Avalon Village and Elevate Energy, DBCFSN, and Share Detroit, Midwest Solar Partners, and National Climate Fighters Coalition. It is number 4. I made those both up, but they sound real, don't they? Because acronyms are for show a thing, right? No, we have it's these people and more, y'all. So not only when we have a Soulardarity sponsored event, but there are so many times where we partner with tons of amazing organizations in and around Detroit and Highland Park to be able to keep this work going. We don't just fly solo, we fly with, right? All right. Only a couple more, I promise. If you're like, I need to get up now or I need to sit down now, that's all good. All right. We paid utility bills in July. All right, we paid utility bills for residents. They let us know, and we paid them. Oh, no. What did I do? Oh, hi, everybody online. All right, we paid utility bills in July. How much did we pay off? $89,551, $74,233, $33,408, or $790. How much money did we collectively pay off of resident utility bills? Now we're talking electric, gas, we're talking water, Wi-Fi, and phone. Thank you. We paid off how many? We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 1. We got a couple of votes for 2, we got 5, we got 1. It is number 1. We paid off $89,551 of utility bills. And I want to actually get out my notes really quick. It was awesome. We served 40 different participants and households. We avoided 6 DTE shutoffs and 2 water shutoffs in July. So give it up for that, because that was one of the highlights of the summer for sure. All right. That was a really awesome thing, and we are hoping to do so again. We are hoping to move that forward. I promise you, we are working diligently for that. All right, couple more. What is something volunteers have not done with Soulardarity this year? Packed our cooling kits for residents, bought Buddy's Pizza and Famous Dave's, knocked on doors to introduce them to the organizer boot camp, showed support at our solar streetlights and city council on Florence and Louise streets. Which is something volunteers have not done for Soulardarity this year? What do we think? We got some numbers. We got some 2, we got 5. It is, I tricked you again, it's number 5 again. Volunteers have done every one of those things. Give it up for volunteers. And give it up for yourselves, because you can continue to be a part of the work. Again, it could be as small as when we have a fundraiser, you go buy some Buddy's Pizza. It can be as big as showing up for a city council meeting and fill in the room about a solar ordinance, which was super awesome. That happened last Monday. We also packed all of our cooling kits. Some of you will be able to get that on their way out. And then we also knock on doors to let folks know that these things are happening. All right. All right. Last question. What happens every Wednesday at 10 a.m. in 2024? Soulardarity has a staff meeting. Soulardarity hosts a virtual open house on Zoom and Facebook Live. Soulardarity sleeps in. Soulardarity has a meeting with partner orgs to move sustainability forward. What do you think it is? 1, 2, 3, or 4? I vote 3. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But hold up those numbers really quick. It's the last question. Hold them up. I know I'm tiring your hand at this point. It is number 2. Soulardarity hosts a virtual open house on Zoom and Facebook Live every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. and we want you to be a part of it. So if you're available at that time, hop on Facebook Live, hop on the Zoom. If you're not, don't worry, you can catch the replay. All right? So without further, I believe that was my last question, but I couldn't fit, we'd be here for a long time if I was going to go over all the different things that Soulardarity has done in 2024. So can we give it up for us as a collective, not just staff, but you yourselves as well? You guys are I did have one more question. I lied to you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. How do you feel about Soulardarity's work so far in 2024? 1, excited and energized. 2, inspired and thankful. 3, good but ready for more. 4, celebratory and dancey. Yes, I made up that word, that last word. That last word I made up. 110%. Hold up a number. We got some 5s. 5s, all of them. That's fantastic. That's what I like to see. All righty, everybody. Thank you for playing. All right, it gives a little bit than just me talking at you the whole time about what we've done. I could not fit all of what we've done into this small amount of time, but I hope that you can continue to keep up with us at our different events and us to be able to tell you about the different things. Without further ado, I believe I'm turning it over to my brother Katan, who's coming up to tell you a little bit more about membership and a couple other opportunities that we have going on. So everybody, let's give it up for Katan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Katan Jones, the membership coordinator for Soulardarity. How's everyone doing today? Good, good. I'm going to talk about, it's called Spring into Service with Soulardarity. This is a list of our programs, things as members and volunteers that you can participate in, and things that we're already doing to help and support. Membership Volunteer Action Group. This is where we create the opportunities, supporting all the programs, doing different things in the community, door knocking, phone calls, emailing, different opportunities like that. We also have, as he spoke of, on Wednesdays, our open house action group. This basically gives you an opportunity to see what we're doing every Wednesday, participate in on the way that we create this open dialogue on Facebook and live streaming through our webpage. We also have our Community Resilience Action Group. Community Resilience Action Group. All right, Community Resilience Action Group. We have our Highland Park campaign team, Energy Democracy in Action team, Fundraising Action Group, our Board Election Action Group, Hermes Principles of Theory and Change Focus Action Group, Third Annual Energy Sustainability and Tech Fair Planning Action Group, Year-End Celebration Planning Action Group, Website Action Group, Solidarity Growth and Stability Planning Action Group, and a Digital Library Project and Energy Justice Leaders Book Club. With these programs, we're attempting and building bridges that haven't been there before. All of the programs are a great opportunity for you to participate and bring your talents and your energy to the field. As a member of Solidarity, you're privy to all the information, you are in the network, and you also have the opportunity to invite friends and family of your same demographic, your family, your friends, that relationship organizing. We have an awesome app called Empower. Empower is a beautiful app that we use to communicate to your families, your friends, to create that connection. Now, a lot of times when we're communicating to each other, it's not often received. We're trying to find people who are resonating with that same energy. Empower is one of those apps that you can use to invite friends and families to each event as it occurs. And last but not least, I would like to invite everyone to go to our webpage, solidarity.org, and create an opportunity for friends and family to join. This is an opportunity for us to do one by one, grow our organization by one, and have a chance for you to invite people who have like minds and like ideas to have these great conversations. As we have all these events, as we have these programs and ways to educate the community, it's great if you can invite one person. If we grow by one, we can grow huge in a very short time. Any questions? Thank you very much. We appreciate you. And I would like to pass it on to Raphael Imari. Odessa. 100% Odessa. Okay. In my hand, I have a nice little survey. Let's spring into action. It gives you an opportunity to fill this out and sign up for these action groups. Actually take that step forward so we can make this impact together. And upon completion, you can either give it to me or Odessa, and we'll collect them all. And I'll be in the front by the door so you can basically get them from me. And thank you.
Let's give it up for Katan. Hey, if you're interested in volunteering or becoming a member, if you've never become a member of Solidarity, it's real simple. You can see any one of the staff members. They'll tell you the page to go in. It's $10 for a Highland Park membership. It's $25 for a general membership. And you get access to awesome events like these and lots of other things. And I believe Odessa, would you like me to talk a bit about the participant experience survey, or would you like to do that later? Wonderful. If you have not gotten a...
So there's two, okay, thank you. So if everyone could please, it'll complete our participant experience survey. It'll be really helpful for us to learn and how to improve our gatherings and the best ways to identify what type of outreach is working. So we really depend on these surveys. They'll be really helpful for us. There's a couple of QR codes. The end up here. They're on the high top tables, and I have paper copies as well. If anyone would like a paper copy, just raise your hand and I'll bring it on over. And if anyone needs help with the QR code, just raise your hand and a staff member can help you out. So Want to hand these out, and I'll pass it back over to Max.
Wonderful.
Again, I'm Michelle Jones. I am the Programs and Community Engagement Monitor. And I stand because, as I do every chance I get, I push for you to become a sustaining member of Soulardarity. Sustaining membership is only $5 a month. That's less than a cup of Starbucks coffee. $5 a month helps us to continue to do the work that we do. And not only does it help us to continue, but it helps us to do more work. So I challenge you tonight to become a sustaining member. That's the basic $5 a month. I challenge you to give a little more, okay? Just a little bit more. And I always give the example of I'm a member of the DSO. The DSO doesn't have a sustaining membership at $5 a month. Okay. The DSO doesn't give you a basic membership for $10 or $25 a year. So every month they want their money. And if I want the benefit of getting a discounted ticket at the DSO, I send them their money. So sustaining membership beyond $5 a month comes with benefits. And so I'm asking you and I'm challenging you, just like you have a monthly budget at your house to cover your expenses, Soulardarity has a monthly budget. And it would be nice to know we got everything we need and a little extra so we can pay some more utility bills, right? A little extra so we can put on some more training and educational events. A little extra so we can cover events like this. We didn't ask you to buy a ticket. We just asked you to RSVP. So please, please consider becoming a sustaining member and help us continue to fight for energy justice. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. All right, next up, we want to turn it over to the man himself, Raphael, who's going to tell you all about the different things that are coming up in the next few months. So turn on your listening ears, even though I know I'm full of that cinnamon roll. That's all I'm thinking about right now. But I want you to think about what else we got going on to close out the year in an amazing way. Raphael?
Yeah, believe it or not, after all that stuff that you learned about that Soulardarity and its members and volunteers have done, we still have more that we're doing, believe it or not. Woo! Woo, yeah. Whew. I need a weekend-long nap. No, but I'm enjoying doing this work. And I want to share with you, one thing that we love doing, which is, sharing the stories and the voices of our communities. We frequently go out, into different spaces and speaking on behalf of the communities that we represent in Highland Park, as well as parts of Detroit. Well, all of Detroit, folks that are going through challenges with the utilities, and we speak on their behalf if they can't do so themselves. And we're going to be doing that exact same thing that is going to be hosted by the Michigan Climate Action Network, or MICAN, at their Community Voices series, which is a virtual convening that is drawing a very diverse collection of participants. And Soulardarity has been chosen to be one of them. And we are going to be, doing our thing with them on August 29th at 2 p.m. So if you want to, give us a listen and hear, about the work that we're doing, but not just in a quantitative, let me tell you this and this and this thing, we're going to be telling stories of our communities and the experiences and the work that we're doing with people. Tune on in. Oh yeah. Do I have the clicker thingy? Do I do the clicker thingy? Oh, you got the clicker thingy, Kari. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, but we all know our friends at DBCFSN. We are here right now. And if you haven't been here, if this is your first time being here, this is going to be yet another event that they do. They don't just open up events, spaces for troublemakers like us, but they host their own community events. And what's coming up is the Harvest Festival on September 21st to the 22nd. And it's going to be 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. both days. So please turn out and support DBC FSN. It is really important that we show our support for community level grocery stores as well as event spaces. These are really important resources for people to have. Oh, at D-Town Farm. Thank you so much. Yes, that's right. Are we going to be doing, hay rides outside of the parking lot? Okay, all right. But yes, this is going to be at D-Town Farm, September 21st to the 22nd, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. both days, which is on West Outer Drive between Plymouth and West Chicago. And then we are going to be rejoining again with our friends over at the Michigan Climate Action Network. And there is a 1, 2, okay. It's a 3-second delay. I'm starting to catch on now. We're going to be catching up again with our friends at the Michigan Climate Action Network, but this time it's going to be in person, not virtual, and it's going to be at U of M Ann Arbor, and we are going to be gathering together for a climate summit. This is something that is held every single year. One of the things that we are really proud to do in our participation in this space is to let folks know about the issues that are going on frontline communities. I'm going to be real, this is typically, a summit that is populated by folks from big green organizations like Michigan League of Conservation Voters or Sierra Club, but rarely do you get to see organizations that represent frontline communities and telling their stories. And that is what we're going to be there for on that day. It's going to be September 26th from 8 p.m. to 5 p.m. at U of M. And we're going to be on a panel with several of our other partners talking about all the work that we're doing and to educate people from sometimes in more privileged spaces on how they could be supporting frontline organizations like ours. And then next up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, this delay is all over the place. Okay, there we go. This time, we've got on September 28th, Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the famed Avalon Village, the Michigan Environmental Justice Coalition's Summit. We are going to be gathering together with many of our frontline org friends from all over the place, not just here in Michigan, but also from out of state as well, where we're going to be gathering together to share stories with each other, strategies together, our successes, our challenges, and we're going to be exchanging all kinds of different resources together, where we're going to be figuring out a way to how we can connect our efforts, not just on a local level or a statewide level, but even on a regional level, because when you are able to combine the strength of multiple frontline organizations, not just on a local level, but a national level or regional level, you carry a lot of power collectively together. So that is what we're going to be gathering for. It is going to be many different workshops from various different organizations. You're going to be able to have the opportunity to gain access and connection to a lot of different organizations. Just come on out to Avalon Village too to enjoy the beautiful space where the market is going to be there, as well as the open community spaces. And also, if you haven't seen the Homework House, it's amazing. Mama Shu has done amazing work at the Homework House. So please join us at the MEJC, or the Michigan Environmental Justice Coalition Summit, on September 28th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I feel like they're trying to rush me on this here. So, or no, they're trying to catch the delay. All right. And then join us for our volunteer orientation, which will be held virtually on Zoom on Wednesday, November 6th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. We are going to be going over all the different things that we have available, and also talk about all the different steps that you can take to get linked into the work. Catan, kind of gave you a little bit of a taste of that, but we're going to go more in depth during our volunteer orientation. Again, Wednesday, November 6th, 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., virtually on Zoom. Please scan the QR code and sign up today. Or go to our website at soulardarity.org/events. And then, 1, 2, there we go. Okay. And then we're going to get a little bit reading rainbow with it. No, we don't have LeVar Burton. Maybe next time, when we get a different grant and we can afford to pay for him to host a story time with us. But story time with Soulardarity is something that we're doing both for kids and also for adults. Shamika has been really, really trying to get going a book club. She really wants that book club. I think she wants to be the next Oprah of frontline organizations. So just humor her, at least, and join the book club. Share, different kinds of stories, that you want to share with our youth in the community, and then also for yourselves as adults. And we'll be sending more information on what those book clubs are going to be like, as well as, when we're going to be having story times for our youth. But for now, get your books together. And I'm not just talking about Where's Waldo. I'm talking about, not Cat in the Hat. I'm talking about stories that are going to be able to connect our youth to important lessons that are important for them and their identity in their communities. All right. And then final things to keep an eye out for. And I'm going to shoot through this real quick. We have a fundraisers and more with the Highland Park Community Crisis Coalition. If you're not familiar with it, it is a coalition that Soulardarity is a part of to put out various different kinds of resiliency projects into the community. We are also going to be having many more volunteer opportunities, so please keep an eye out for that. We're going to be championing our solar street lights. We're going to be installing 10 more street lights. And then also we're going to be at city meetings and more to be a pain in the butts of our public officials, because they could be doing a heck of a lot more, or sometimes they need our support to do a heck of a lot more. That's the more diplomatic way to put it. And then we've got our Whole Homes, Whole Communities program, which is a product out of the settlement agreement that Soulardarity and We Want Green 2 was able to negotiate for residents in low-income households to install free solar as well as energy efficiency work for their homes so they can start saving on their bills. And then we have our Q4 meeting. There's 4 quarters in the year, believe it or not. And we're going to be having that on November 12th. And then we're going to be having our Giving Tuesday event that is going to be connected to our year-end gala. So it's not just business. We like to cut it up a little bit. And if some of you got, a fancy pair of sneakers, it's a sneaker ball. So don't bring those alligator shoes. Bring with yourself, a good pair of Nikes or Converse. I'm probably gonna be wearing some Crocs. Dressed up, but with a pair of Crocs. All right. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. We're doing a lot. We hope you stick with us through those things and join us for more. Thank you.
Give it up, give it up, give it up. Also, we already mentioned our virtual open house and Facebook Live at 10 a.m. every single Wednesday, where you can find out more things on a consistent basis. And also, we have a lot of fun on those lives. So you should go ahead and tap into those as well. Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. I already had mentioned it in a previous thing. Hey, a couple of favors before we let you go. The very first favor is that you got 2 sheets of paper tonight. If you are joining a member a volunteer in any way, shape, or form, that Spring of Service form needs to find its way to Catan or Odessa. The second thing is the participant experience survey, all right? That is super important to us. The reason why is it lets us know how you feel about tonight. And then the next time, we legitimately take your feedback, we talk about it, and we change and alter our events based on that feedback, all right? So make sure you guys get that in as well. If you have any questions, make sure to see a Soulardarity staff member. Yes? Oh, yeah. And they'll be waving around. I'll do that in just 1 second. Before we close, can we give it up for our wonderful facilitators, our Soulardarity staff, especially to Amari, Kari, the people that were up here on the mic, Odessa, Michelle, Raphael, all of everybody. It was an amazing night. Let's give a shout out one more time to Brandy from 313 Cinnamon Rolls and the amazing caterers that came on through. It was a wonderful evening. All right. This is how we would love to close, doing two very important things. As long as you get those sheets back to the people that need it, two very important things because we want to be cognizant of the time. We told you all we'd be out of here by 7:30. We want to be cognizant of the time. If you did not receive a cooling kit from any of our events prior to now, and you RSVP'd, and you RSVP'd for this event online, I want you to do me a favor and find myself or Raphael before you leave, because we would like to give you one, okay? If you did not get one already from a previous event, make sure you find Raphael or myself, and he will give you one, okay, before you exit. The second thing I want you to do is that our program team is going to be scattered across the room and near the exits. Do me a huge favor. If you wrote down anything on that membership form, or you already know that you're a part of one of the volunteer teams, just say, hey, what's up to us before you leave. We'd love to tell you just a little bit about what's going on in each of our individual areas. If you, Raphael is going to stand up in a second. If you're interested in whole homes, whole communities, or resiliency projects, you're just going to say what's up to Raph before you peace out. If you're interested in volunteerism or membership, you're going to say what's up to Katan in the back. All right. If you're interested at all in what's going on with the streetlights or anything in Highland Park related, you're going to come see me. And if you're interested in energy democracy, education, the work that we're doing on a regional level, state level, all of that fun stuff, you're going to say what's up to Monica before you peace out. All right. Before you leave, make sure those two things happen. So 1, get your surveys and your sheets into Odessa. 2, say what's up to one of the volunteer teams and staff members before you leave. And 3, if you did not get a cooling kit, make sure you find a Soulardarity staff member, and we will give you one to you. But we need you to fill out a little survey about that once you get home as well, okay? All right. Everyone have a good time. Give me a 1 to 5 if you had a good time. 5 being the greatest time you had. Wonderful. That's a lot of 5s. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for being a part of tonight. You guys are amazing. We do this stuff for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening.